It's Sunday and today we are heading to Kamakura. Kamakura is a little city, town, whatever, about 1 hour south of Tokyo. And we are going there to see a lot of beautiful temples. Kamakura is actually a city which is really rich in history and was very important during the Kamakura period. Okay, we have arrived at Hase Station, which is 3 stops from Kamakura Station by Enoshima Dentetsu, which is a really cute little train that runs here in Kamakura. And let me tell you a little bit about Kamakura's history, which is a really important part of Japan's history. Kamakura period, which was from 1185 to 1333. Yeah, in that time there were a lot of temples and shrines built, which are still very popular today. And today we are going to look at all of them. Okay, maybe not all of them, but some of them. And the first one we are going to go to is the very, very famous Great Buddha of Kamakura. Let's go. When you enter a religious site in Japan, no matter if it's a Buddhist temple or a Shinto shrine, you are supposed to wash your hands in a form of religious purification. So, to be respectful, please go and take some of the water and wash your hands, and afterwards also wash the ladle. We have arrived at the Great Buddha in Kamakura. If you want to know a little bit about its history, I can tell you. So, originally there used to be a wooden Buddha here, but during the Kamakura period, the shogun decided to rebuild it in its current form. There used to also be a hall in which the Buddha was housed, but because it was destroyed multiple times, at some point they just decided to have the Buddha like it is today, standing in the open. Isn't it beautiful? Even though the Great Buddha is a very popular tourist attraction, as you can see with all the people here, please don't forget that it is a site of worship and be respectful while you are here. Our next stop will be Hase-dera, which is a very important temple, very close to the Big Buddha. And yeah, see you there. It's super hot today, as you can see, with the hat, the glasses, and the short sleeves and everything. So we decided to get some soft cream, and it's so hot that it's actually melting as I speak. But this is the best soft cream there is in Japan. It's purple, as you can see. It's purple sweet potato ice cream, and I love it. I always get it when we get to Kamakura, so you should totally get it as well. And I need to eat, so this is Itinerary. It's about 5 minutes walk from the Great Buddha, and it is super popular in this time of year because of the flowers that are blooming here, which are hydrangea. I hope I said that right, I'm not native English. And yeah, it's actually quite a big place and has a lot of beautiful gardens and ponds and a view of the ocean. So let's go and we will check it out together. The building, there is a great Buddha statue, and you're not allowed to film or take pictures in there, so I'm just going to tell you about it. It's very dark in there, and it's like a standing canon is what it's called, and people go to pray there. And because it's a very religious place, you're not allowed to take pictures in there. I promised you flowers and I give you flowers, but apparently we are a little bit early in the season and they are not yet in full blossom. But you can already imagine how beautiful it's going to look in June and July. So when you come here, try to come in June and July. No, I'm kidding. It's actually also beautiful when the flowers are not in blossom. And I've visited here a couple of times before, even outside of the season. I love the umbrellas they sell here, because when they get wet, like a kind of design that only shows when it's wet. So it's a very cute souvenir to take home with you, and you can always remember your trip to Japan and Kamakura. In Japan will offer free kimono rental. In most cases when you visit in summer, they're actually summer kimono, and they're very cool to wear and look really nice, and you will feel like you're from another period in Japan, and it's going to be a really good memory for your trip. In most places you don't need a reservation, so you can just come and get one that you like, but there are also places where you can reserve in advance, and I will put a link below where you can get your kimono rental reserved. I'm so full. This restaurant here, it was really delicious, but you will have to plan for at least 1.5 to 2 hours from the time you get here. Sign your name, and then you get called and you sit down and order, and then it will take another 30 minutes. So all in all, we were here like 2 hours, but it is so good, so I really recommend you try the shirasudon and tempura set here. This is the entrance to the Tsurugaoka Hachiman, which is the most important shrine here in Kamakura. It is really big, and from here there's like a long way that goes all the way to the shrine, and then it goes up a couple of steps, and there are many buildings, and it's a lot to see, and so let's not waste any time and go. This is one of the ponds of the Tsurugaoka Hachiman, and now I would like to tell you just a little bit about its very interesting history. The shrine actually precedes the Kamakura period, but the most important events have been taking place here during the Kamakura period. And one of these events was an assassination of the son of the shogun, which was the leader of Japan. So he was the last son, and he came here for a ceremony, and when he went outside he was assassinated by one of his cousins in a power struggle. But unfortunately for him, he got arrested right away and executed. So we are on our way back to Kamakura Station. It's actually already the end of our day trip to Kamakura today. I hope you enjoyed all our stops, and if you want to get more information about Kamakura, check out my blog post. So I will put all the places that we've been to today in my blog post with Google Maps links and other information that you might find useful if you ever come to Kamakura. So check it out. I put a link in the description of this video below. Yeah, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Whoa.